Posting content and running a content operation are two completely different things. One is reactive, the other is intentional, and most organizations are stuck right in the middle of the gap. That's where the results are getting left behind. So I'm going to show you what intentional actually looks like, the system, the structure, and how AI fits into all of it. I'm Will Dudley, multimedia pro, ESPN alum, creator of Winbook. This is Sport of Content. Let me give you a quick test. It's Monday morning. You walk into your content workspace and ask one question. What's going out this week? If the answer turns into a scramble, checking social feeds, chasing down coaches, trying to remember what worked last week, newsflash, you're just posting. That's not a system, that's survival. If the answer is a calendar, Tuesday athlete feature, Thursday preview, Saturday game day, Sunday recap, now you're operating. That team isn't guessing what to create. They're focused on making what's already planned better. That's a different level of control, a different level of confidence, and it shows in the work. Here's why that matters beyond just Monday. When your team isn't scrambling, they're thinking, they're refining, they're asking better questions about the content itself. That creative energy is what separates organizations that grow their audience from ones that just maintain a feed. The organizations that consistently show up in recruiting conversations, the ones athletes already know before they ever step on campus. They're not grinding harder than everybody else. They build a structure where consistency is automatic. That's what Winbook is built on, and it starts right there on Monday morning. Now here's where most people miss it. Even a good system can still break. If your content coordinator is out, does everything still move? If your SID is on the road, does the content calendar still execute? If your best creator leaves, does the operation hold up? For most organizations, the answer is no. That's a major flaw. AI fixes that, but not the way a lot of people think. This isn't about using a tool here and there. Inside Winbook, AI sits inside the production layer. It's baked into how the system runs. That's how one person handles what used to take 3. That's how a content calendar gets built in 20 minutes instead of 2 hours. That's how one post-game recap turns into 5 pieces of content before the bus even leaves the parking lot. AI doesn't replace people, it removes the system's dependency on any one of them. Think about what that actually means in practice. Right now, if your one person who does everything has a bad week, the whole operation slows down. That's not a people problem, that's a structural problem. And AI solves it at the structural level. That's the value, not speed, not volume, resilience. With AI, the system runs. Without it, everything pauses the moment something goes wrong. And we all know things do go wrong. Here's what this actually looks like when it's built the right way. Everything starts with content tiers. Tier 1, game day and event content, non-negotiable. It goes out every time, no excuses, a win, a loss, a signing, a milestone, doesn't matter. Tier 1 goes out. Tier 2, recurring storytelling, athlete features, behind the scenes, cultural pieces. This is where your brand gets built, not in the highlight reel, in the stories that show who your people are. Tier 3, educational and community content. This is what makes your organization feel like something bigger than just scores and stats. It's the content that earns long-term loyalty. Each tier has an owner. Each tier has a timeline. Each tier has a defined approval process. Nobody's guessing. Nobody's scrambling. The work is already structured. On top of that, You build recurring series. Inside the Locker Room, Student Athlete of the Week, Film Room Friday. These are your pillars, the content your audience starts to expect. And expectation is what builds loyalty. Here's what most organizations miss about recurring series. They think it's repetitive. It's not. It's reliable. It's a massive difference. Repetitive means the same thing over and over. Reliable means your audience knows something worth watching is coming, and they tune in. Underneath all of it sits your 30-day content calendar. Not ideas, not we'll see what happens, a real production schedule. Every slot is filled. Every piece has a reason. Every week connects to the next. That's the system. It's not flashy, but it works. I guarantee it. Now let's get specific about where AI fits into this thing. Content calendar. AI builds the first draft. You give it your schedule, your tiers, your series. It maps them all. You adjust it, done. 30 minutes versus 3 hours. Storytelling. AI takes your raw notes and turns them into captions, posts, and short-form scripts. First draft is done. Your job is just to refine the voice. That's the Winbook rule. AI drafts, humans decide. You stay in control. The output just starts from a much better place. Recurring series. AI keeps you consistent even when production slows down. It outlines, it drafts, your team finishes. The series keeps publishing. No gaps, no missed weeks. Approval process, your content anchor policy. AI flags what might need a second look before it goes out. It's not making decisions, but it's a fast first filter that protects your brand when the team is moving quickly. And here's the rule that holds all of this together. Structure before prompt. AI is only as good as the system it's running on top of. If the structure is weak, AI just helps you move faster in the wrong direction. But when it's built right, one person running Winbook with AI handles what used to take 3. That's not a marketing line. That's what happens when structure and leverage are aligned. Most organizations aren't falling short because they don't care. They're falling short because they're putting real effort into something that isn't built to hold up. No structure, no consistency. And every week feels like a reset. What I just walked you through, that's the shift. When the system is in place, the guesswork disappears, the pressure drops, and the results start to stack. You're not chasing content anymore, you're running an operation. You came here for a reason. Build on it. Subscribe so the next episode finds you. Drop a like if this delivered. And if you know someone still running on survival mode, send them this. They need it more than they know. I'm Will Dudley. This is Sport of Content. Remember to trust the process and let's get the dub.